Welcome to Sports Live Media. This is your main man, Sports Live, with some news regarding college football and possible rule changes that are being discussed. Before we get into that, I will ask that you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you can be made aware of when I have new sports video action and when I go live. So, without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? I just found out from ESPN, and it was reported by Heather Denish of ESPN. College football leaders are gathering in Indianapolis this week for regularly scheduled off-season meetings by the Rules Committee and Competition Committee, and each of them are discussing three specific rule changes that could potentially go into effect by the time the 2024 season comes around, which is when the expanded college football playoff will officially go into effect. The proposed changes include running the clock after a first down has been awarded, except in the last 2 minutes of either half. Typically in college football games, when a first down is awarded, the clock stops until they get the chain set, and then the referee blows the whistle with the 25-second thing, and at that point, the clock starts. With this, the clock will continue to run while they're setting the first down marker, with the exception of the last 2 minutes of either half. That's one potential rule change. The other is they're going to see about eliminating the option for teams to call consecutive team timeouts and carrying, yeah. So with the consecutive team timeouts, a guy can call a timeout when a guy's trying to kick a field goal, and then do it again and again at the end of a game to do what they call icing the kicker. If this rule goes into effect, that will effectively go away, and teams can't use more than one timeout at a time. They may have certain rules that will state how long it can be before they can use another timeout. The other one is carrying over a penalty to the next quarter rather than playing an untimed down at the end of a quarter. Now, this only would apply in the first and third quarters. Typically, if a penalty occurs as time is expiring or has expired, the team gets to play an untimed down, with no time on the clock, and it's basically on the snap, and you get one play before the end of the quarter, and you could do that. But these new rule changes that's being talked about, it will do away with that. Now, it does not touch if it's at the end of a half or at the end of a game. It's just doing away with the fact on once every, in the first quarter and in the third quarter. So that's the major rule changes that are being discussed this week. The rules committees have been meeting this week, but from what I gather, they are going to meet sometime in the next couple of months to formally vote on this. And just as well as I do, anything that generally comes from the rumor mill of the NCAA typically happens as it says what's going on. So I have a feeling that they're probably just doing the formalities and stuff, and most likely this is going to pass. But from what they're saying, it wouldn't go into effect until 2024. But sometimes they'll try to put it in place a little sooner than that. So I hope you learned something from this broadcast and maybe learn some new information about rules changes. But rule changes are common and very popular and usually may occur every year or every other year. Those three rule changes, though, would be considered significant, and if they do it that way, it could actually cause the time of games to shorten even more than it already is with what they already do. Stay tuned to the NCAA, ESPN, or any other sports network with more information regarding that as we get closer to them actually putting it to a vote. I thank you very much for watching the broadcast today. I hope you have all a great day. Peace out.